Have you ever wondered about the reign of Anagib, the early Egyptian king who ruled during the First Dynasty? Anagib, also known as Horanagib, Horagib and Enazib, is a figure shrouded in historical mystery. The Egyptian historian Manetho called him Mebidos, and credited him with a reign of 26 years. The royal canon of Turin, on the other hand, suggested an almost unbelievable reign of 74 years. But these records are now thought to be exaggerations. Today, Egyptologists and historians generally agree on a much shorter reign for Anagib, likely around 8 to 10 years. This discrepancy in records provides a tantalizing puzzle for those of us intrigued by the past. But even in the face of these uncertainties, one thing is clear. Despite these mysteries, Anagib's reign is well attested in archaeological records, providing us with a fascinating glimpse into his rule. Anagib's reign may be shrouded in mystery, but his presence is clear in the archaeological record. He left his mark on the annals of history through a variety of inscriptions and artifacts. His name graces vessels crafted from an array of materials including schist, alabaster, breccia, and marble, each a testament to the artistry and craftsmanship of the time. It's as if Anagib wanted to ensure his name would endure, etched into the very stone of Egypt itself. But it's not just on these vessels that his name was found. It's also preserved on ivory tags and earthen jar seals, small but significant reminders of a king who once ruled. These objects are like whispers from the past, echoing Anagib's name down through the millennia. The locations where these artifacts were found are equally noteworthy. Objects bearing Anagib's name and titles have been unearthed in Abydos and Saqqara, indicating the wide reach of his influence. These sites, steeped in ancient history, paint a picture of a king whose reign extended across great swaths of the land. Anagib also introduced a new royal title, the Nebui title, no doubt as a means to further legitimize his reign. This title, symbolizing the divine state patrons Horus and Seth, also pointed to Lower and Upper Egypt, a subtle nod to the vast territories under his rule. And let's not forget the foundation of the new royal fortress Hor-Nebuket and the royal residence Hor-Sebaket, both of which bear his name. These structures stand as enduring monuments to a king who sought to make his mark on the landscape of Egypt. Yet, amidst the inscriptions and the structures, questions about Anagib's reign still linger. For instance, the evidence suggests he never celebrated a Hebsed, a throne jubilee, indicating his reign was relatively short. These artifacts give us a tangible connection to Anagib, but what about his family and personal life? That, my friends, is a tale for another time. Anagib, like many ancient figures, had a personal life that remains largely enigmatic. The threads of his family tree are tangled and obscured by the sands of time. His parents' identities are lost to us, though some suggest that King Den, his predecessor, might have been his father. This connection remains speculative, an echo in the annals of history. More concrete is the potential link to a woman named Betrest, described on the Palermo stone as the mother of Anagib's successor, King Semerket. Betrest is believed to have been Anagib's wife. However, definitive evidence supporting this claim has yet to be discovered. As for Anagib's offspring, while it's logical to assume he had children, their names have been swallowed up by history. The only potential family member we know of is Semerket, though his exact relationship to Anagib is still under investigation. Anagib's personal life may remain largely a mystery, but his influence on Egyptian society is much clearer. Anagib may be best remembered for the new royal title he introduced, which has had a lasting impact on Egyptian society. This title, known as the Nebui title, was a novel concept in the Egyptian monarchy. It was represented by the doubled sign of a falcon on a short standard, translating to the two lords. This title was not merely a symbol of power, but also a nod to the divine state patrons, Horus and Seth. It cleverly encompassed the unity of Lower and Upper Egypt, thereby strengthening Anagib's legitimacy as king. During Anagib's reign, an unusually large number of cult statues were created. These statues, bearing the king's royal insignia, were not just objects of reverence but also a testament to Anagib's influence and status. Anagib's reign, although short, left a significant mark on Egyptian history, as attested by the numerous artifacts bearing his name and title. The reign of Anagib, although short and shrouded in mystery, has left an indelible mark on Egyptian history. His reign, contested in length, is well documented in archaeological records, from inscriptions on vessels to seals and ivory tags. His personal life remains a mystery, with only partial information about his family. Notably, Anagib introduced the Nebui title, a significant innovation in royal titling. As we continue to unearth more about this ancient king, we are reminded of the enduring influence of Anagib's reign on ancient Egyptian society.